be okay. We're gonna take good care of you, okay?
We are fathers.
Mothers.
Sisters.
Oh yeah! Girl.
Brothers.
Sons, daughters, and friends.
Our family protecting yours. The Burnsville Fire Department serves a community of just over 60,000 people in just under 27 square miles.
We're a unique department because most of our people have come from other agencies, and so we are a blend of a number of, we're not only our own individual people, but they bring in unique experiences from different organizations, and then they come together to really be what a Burnsville firefighter.
Now we go on fire calls every day, whether it's a CO detector or a burnt food or a burning complaint or whatever, but actual structure fires that we have about 15 a year.
It's a career fire department in a suburb, but you have a blend of calls that you would get maybe in a big city, but not the frequency to it. And so you kind of have the best of both worlds where you don't have those type of runs constantly that you would maybe have in a big city.
The thing about fire suppression that makes me feel excited and proud is the fact that I know that at a person's worst time, they're calling us, they're depending on us to come and help them in their situation. And the tools and the experience that we have, you know, makes us able to go there and kind of rectify whatever the problem that they may be having.
We're one of the unique fire departments in the state because we provide both fire, rescue, and emergency medical services. So we have paramedics here in the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year. So those paramedics are always here, ready to respond if an emergency comes up.
Having an advanced life support ambulance gives you so much more options of how you can treat. And with everyone on the fire department being a paramedic, everyone's able to use all those skills.
Our fire engine is also advanced life support. All of our captains and fire motor operators are also paramedics, and we carry all the same equipment and tools to take care of any patient that has any problems.
I like being a dual-rolled firefighter paramedic so that, you know, a lot of times if you're only a firefighter, you still go to medicals and you can only do so much. Your hands are kind of tied. You have very basic skills you can do. Whereas a paramedic, and you know, we can start IVs, give medications, help that patient right away when we get to them.
Well, one of the positive aspects of doing the public education is that we can prevent fires from happening. So when we can touch people's lives ahead of time and teach them about how to be more safe so there's not as many fires or people don't get injured and burns from fires and things like that.
We talk to kindergartners, second graders, fourth graders. That's our primary audience. When we're talking prevention, a lot of those kids, not only they grow up learning the messages of the stop, drop, and roll, and crawl low and smoke, make sure you get out, find a meeting place, check your smoke detectors, but they go home and tell their families that.
So, as a matter of fact, my kids still know our meeting spot, and my youngest is 28. He goes, "So is the Rock still our meeting place?" Really? And I volunteered at my school district, the kids' school district, for 15 years. And the kids said they always went back and taught their parents first aid. So that's kind of like, that resonated with me of saying, yeah, we really need to teach the kids. And it's cool for the kids to go teach the parents because it's usually the other way around.
The biggest thing in fires is kids like to, you know, they hide, they get scared, so they hide. And we don't want them to be scared of us. We want them to know it's just, you know, it's just firefighter Jamie here, and we're here to help.
This job requires people to always be students, and it is a commitment to lifelong learning. You know, our profession, there's a very narrow margin for errors when we're dealing with fires and medical situations. So we expect and hold ourselves to a high standard of education, and it requires us to have training almost constantly.
The minute you stop training, the minute you stop learning, you're going to miss something, because
Fires today are not the same as fires were 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Tactics change, techniques change, certainly technology. We have things nowadays that when I started 21 years ago, we just didn't have.
Same with medicals. Medicine has advanced so much in the past couple years, so we're always learning something new.
You know, the education level in public safety is unique, unlike other occupations that you go into where you learn a skill and then you basically just do that skill day in and day out. Public safety is unique because of the changing dynamics, and it's critical for people to keep their skills up in their education moving forward.
I was told when I started here it was you won the lottery, and pretty much we did. To join this family is like winning the lottery. One of the best, obviously one of the best jobs in the world in my eyes.
I've always wanted to be here, and since I've become a member here, it's everything that I've ever thought it would be and more.
They just accept you as one of theirs from day one, you know, and they train you and they get you ready to be part of the crew from, like I said, from the first day.
These guys are brothers and father figures, and son, you know, I'm old enough now that some of them could be their dad. So it's we really rely on each other, and it's a neat feeling.
Being a firefighter is more than just coming to work. It's being part of a team. It's being part of, in our sense, it's a family. Being around such good people and being around such that family aspect, it just makes it the best job in the world.
Everything we are,
Everything we do
We do for you.
Our family protecting yours.